Good evening. My name is Eddie Hancock. I'm speaking against the resolution. Mayor Cole and Council, we greet you tonight. We thank you for your work and your efforts. Mark, thank you for those words of wisdom. I stand before you as a representative of those who are strongly against the resolution. We have had an indication. I appreciate your opening remarks, Mayor Cole. Like every topic, there are two sides to every issue. There is the issue of, do we vote on the consolidation? I've wondered at times what will be next month or the following month. Will we vote on it also? Let the record stand that our group has elected you folks. That's where the vote was. It rests on your shoulders to take the issues, debate them, discuss them, and then have the courage and the fortitude to make a decision. It's true, many of us have spent many hours considering and studying this matter. I'd like to give you just a brief conclusion so it's keen in our mind. I'm respectful, John, of what you've said. The right to vote is near and dear to us. But there's other issues to be considered as we escalate this or possibly escalate it to the next chapter. Our conclusion is that our group, which feels we are the majority, has no desire to change the name of our town. It's just not in the plan. We have no desire for that. We have no desire to forget our heritage. And I know both sides have spoke to that. There's some great individuals on both sides. But as the process unfolds, we catch a glimpse of whether do we put 2, 3, maybe 4 names. We go off the assumption that everyone's connected and fixed and focused and that we're all going on the same page. The recent schedule that was posted at City Hall gives us another picture of the various names, perhaps some in jest, some in humor. But nevertheless, we caught a sampling of the different names. And with that, I remind you of the percentage of folks who voted in both communities. 2 wonderful and great communities. Some have said to those who have opposed the resolution and also the consolidation that there's ill feelings or problems against Snowflake. That is not true. That is not true. We have no desire to forget our heritage. We have no desire to share our community revenues, nor share the liabilities of our good neighbors of Snowflake. We, as a group and as a majority, that we feel we have no desire to do that. Now, I bring that back to the connection. It requires our mayor and our council to have the leadership and the fortitude, no matter what the issue, but this one most critical, that you analyze it, debate it, discuss it, and as far as we're concerned, it should have been nipped in the bud weeks ago or maybe even months ago. We do not buy into the logic that bigger is better. To be a part of the largest community in Navajo County does not excite us. To gamble on our future with the Navajo County Board of Supervisors at the helm of our ship does not appeal to us. To combine the day-to-day problems that we have in the town of Taylor with those of our neighbors of Snowflake, the problems are huge. The effort would have to be extraordinary. To promise to us as citizens that there would be savings, even as great as 1 to 2 million, is not obtainable. In our study and in our analysis, under the direction we're currently turning, or it would require a turn, but the direction we're going now, without an aggressive, cost-cutting, business-like, get into this thing and let's save the ship, it is not obtainable. We have been in a recession for a year plus. Do we in the private sector, we have cut, we have trimmed, been massive layoffs?
30 seconds, Eddie.
30 seconds. This is a time for extraordinary people with extraordinary skills who possess fortitude to step forward. Our group hopes that Mayor Cole and Council, you are that group, that you have the fortitude and the courage to vote no. Thank you.
ladies and gentlemen of the Town Council, I appreciate your service. My name is Don Shumway. It's very obvious that this is a charged issue on both sides of the aisle. There's strong feelings and there is good reasons to consolidate and not to consolidate. It's been said that there's never been a consolidation among towns before. I wish to turn your mind back to the consolidation and instigation of our great country some 200 years ago. It had never been done before, and yet the benefits have been long-lasting and they have been beneficial through town and through time, and all of us have been beneficiaries of it. We live in a democratic republic. The representative part for when issues of business come before the people that do not include all citizens. Those issues can be handled by the representatives of the town, and they can be handled easily and civilly. The democratic part of the democratic republic comes when the issue involves every person, and every citizen in that town should be able to make their own decision as far as that goes. There is no person in this room that is big enough to make that decision for everyone else. It is a decision that must be made by each and every individual. There has never been a vote taken. This issue has smoldered and it raises its head occasionally, and it's been snuffed out. It's always talked about because there are obvious reasons. We're the same people, we're the same location. And yet if this does not come to a vote, it will be smothered for a while and it will raise its head again in another month or another year or another 10 years or another 15 years. I urge you to give this vote to every person in this community. Give them the opportunity to make the decision on consolidation, either for or against. And then we will live with the consequences that come from that. And we can put this issue to rest. Thank you.